Imagine sitting at your desk, coffee in hand, and needing a stunning brand logo or a vibrant marketing visual for your business fast. In the past, this might have meant hiring a design agency, learning to navigate complex software, or spending long hours wrestling with shapes and colors. But now, with the simple act of typing a description into an artificial intelligence chat, your vision materializes on the screen before your eyes. No design degree, no steep learning curve. Welcome to a new creative reality, one brought to life by the powerful partnership between Anthropic's Claude AI and Canva, a union that is rapidly redefining who gets to be a designer in the digital age. But as with any revolution, this one brings both dazzling opportunity and fresh challenges. Can artificial intelligence truly democratize creativity and empower everyone? Or are we heading toward a world where originality is threatened, professional designers are left behind, and sensitive creative data floats in uncertain digital waters? To grasp what is truly at stake, let's journey back to where it all began. Canva emerged in the year 2013, founded by visionaries Melanie Perkins, Cliff Obrecht, and Cameron Adams. Their mission was simple, yet ambitious: to make design accessible to everyone, everywhere. For years, design was the domain of the few, those who could afford pricey software suites like Adobe Photoshop or had formal training in graphic arts. Canva flipped that script, launching a platform so intuitive that students, entrepreneurs, and teachers could craft presentations, flyers, and social media content at the click of a button. Fast forward to today, and Canva is at the heart of a creative ecosystem, spanning more than 170 million active users worldwide as of late 2024. That is roughly half the population of the United States, all tapping into design possibilities that would have been unthinkable just a decade ago. The game changer? The integration of Anthropic's Claude AI, specifically the Claude 3 model family, into Canva's suite of tools. A move announced in March 2024 that immediately sent ripples across the tech world. Claude is not just another artificial intelligence chatbot. It is lauded for its advanced reasoning, its ability to hold nuanced, context-rich conversations, and its knack for translating plain language into actionable, creative results. Now, with Claude embedded in Canva's Magic Studio, users can describe their design needs as if chatting with a colleague. Want a minimalist blue and white logo with a playful twist? Need a series of social media graphics in your brand colors, sized for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn? Just ask. The AI interprets your request, generates visuals, and even adapts them for multiple platforms in seconds. Think about the implications for a small business owner. Imagine running a bakery in a bustling city and needing a promotional flyer for a weekend sale. Instead of hiring a freelancer or spending hours on YouTube tutorials, you simply tell Claude, "Design a cheerful flyer for a bakery sale this Saturday, use pastel colors, and include a croissant illustration." Within moments, you have a professional-grade draft ready to customize further or send straight to the printer. The time and cost savings are enormous, and the barrier to entry for effective visual marketing is all but erased. Industry experts are buzzing about this shift. Melanie Perkins, CEO of Canva, has said, "Our goal is to make powerful tools accessible, intuitive, and inspiring, with the best artificial intelligence technology integrated." Joaquin Candela, Director of Artificial Intelligence at Meta, echoes this optimism but adds a note of caution. Generative artificial intelligence will democratize design, but it requires careful consideration of ethical implications. Why this warning? Because as artificial intelligence steps from being a helpful assistant to an active creative partner, new questions arise. Will machine-generated designs ever match the subtlety and depth of human creativity? Will people accept artificial intelligence's output as final? Or will a new layer of oversight always be needed? Let's dig deeper into the creative process. Traditionally, professional designers have relied on years of training to make subtle decisions about color harmony, composition, emotional tone, and brand alignment. Artificial intelligence, no matter how advanced, may misinterpret a brief, overlook the nuances of a brand's identity, or produce visuals that lack soul. Adobe's own experts note that artificial intelligence excels at automating repetitive tasks. Think removing backgrounds, resizing images, or generating templates. But true creativity still demands human judgment and intuition. Engadget, in a recent glowing review, praised the Claude Canva partnership for its efficiency but cautioned, "Claude is better seen as a collaborator, not a replacement." The best results, they suggest, come from a blend of machine speed and human oversight. A team effort where the artificial intelligence handles the heavy lifting and the designer fine-tunes the final product. But the conversation does not stop at creativity. There is a deeper, more troubling undercurrent to this technological wave: data privacy and intellectual property. Every time a user feeds sensitive branding materials, preliminary sketches, or confidential project details into an artificial intelligence system, questions arise. How is this data stored? Who owns the resulting designs? Could your proprietary ideas be used to train future artificial intelligence models, or even accidentally leaked to competitors? Businesses, especially those handling high-stakes or confidential campaigns, are sounding the alarm. According to a survey conducted by the Creative Data Trust in mid-2024, more than 60% of marketing decision-makers cited data security as a primary concern when adopting artificial intelligence-driven creative tools. As artificial intelligence platforms become deeply embedded in everyday workflows, robust security protocols and clear policies around data ownership will be crucial. So are we on the cusp of a golden age where anyone, regardless of background, can be a creator? Or are we racing toward a future where originality is diluted and creative jobs are automated out of existence? The answer, as with most seismic shifts, is complex. Industry insiders suggest that what we are witnessing is only the beginning of a much larger transformation. As artificial intelligence like Claude becomes more deeply woven into design platforms, we are likely to see the rise of hyper-personalized creative workflows. Imagine a future where artificial intelligence not only generates designs based on your instructions, but also learns your brand's unique voice, adapts to your preferred color palette, and even anticipates your audience's tastes. Designs could update themselves in real time, morphing in response to new campaign goals or shifting customer preferences. This level of personalization, once the exclusive domain of big-budget agencies, could soon be available to everyone. Already, Canva's Magic Studio is pioneering these possibilities. With its artificial intelligence-powered features, users can generate art, text, and designs from a single interface. The integration of Google's VO3 model adds advanced video generation and synchronized audio capabilities, while Canva Code, launched at Canva Create 2025, enables interactive designs without any coding skills required. Anthropic's Sonnet model powers these new features, making complex creative tasks accessible through plain language prompts. The ripple effects are being felt across the industry. Competitors like Beautiful AI are emerging, offering streamlined artificial intelligence-powered presentation generators. Yet Canva maintains an edge by providing greater design flexibility and a broader suite of tools, integrating not only Claude but also Google Gemini for workflow automation and content creation. Still, the journey will not be without turbulence. Copyright and originality are becoming ever grayer areas as generative artificial intelligence evolves. Joaquin Candela's warning rings louder. Generative artificial intelligence will democratize design, but requires careful consideration of ethical implications. Who owns the rights to an artificial intelligence-generated logo or campaign? How can platforms prevent unintentional plagiarism or bias in outputs? Legal scholars and policymakers are already drafting new regulations and frameworks to address these questions, but the landscape remains unsettled. To foster trust, design platforms must build robust verification systems and transparent policies for artificial intelligence-generated content. This will be essential not only for protecting intellectual property, but also for maintaining the integrity of brands in an era where lines between human and machine creativity blur. Automation is redrawing the boundaries of creative work. Tasks like background removal, image resizing, and template generation, which once consumed hours, are now performed in mere seconds by artificial intelligence. This frees designers to focus on what humans do best: crafting strategy, telling compelling stories, and infusing emotion and meaning into their work. According to Adobe, this shift is enabling businesses to speed up go-to-market timelines, produce higher quality content, and maximize marketing impact, all without exploding budgets. But this new era demands new skills. The rise of artificial intelligence-assisted design is creating fresh opportunities for those willing to adapt. Roles like prompt engineer, artificial intelligence trainer, and creative director with expertise in guiding artificial intelligence's output are suddenly in demand. The synergy between human and machine is leading to entirely new forms of collaboration. In fact, a recent study by the Future of Design Institute predicted that by the year 2030, the most sought-after creative professionals will be those who can harness artificial intelligence's strengths while retaining a distinctly human touch. More broadly, artificial intelligence is expanding the very definition of creativity. Tools like Luma AI's neural radiance fields are making three-dimensional content creation accessible to non-experts. Canva's acquisition of Claude AI in 2021 has turbocharged its visual design capabilities, enabling sophisticated background removal and image enhancement at the click of a button. Artificial intelligence-assisted A/B testing of designs is providing marketers with instant, data-driven insights to refine their messaging and boost campaign effectiveness. These innovations are opening new creative avenues, from animated explainer videos to interactive web experiences, once limited to specialized teams with deep technical know-how. But let's get practical. What does all this mean for you, the viewer? Whether you are a small business owner, a marketing professional, a teacher, or an aspiring designer, now is the perfect time to experiment with artificial intelligence-powered design tools. Even if you have never opened traditional graphic software, platforms like Canva with Claude allow you to bring your ideas to life through simple conversations. Ask for a logo that reflects your values. Request a presentation that matches your brand's voice. Even teachers are using these tools to create engaging classroom materials in minutes, freeing up time for what matters most: teaching. If you are a seasoned designer, do not see artificial intelligence as a threat, but as an opportunity to elevate your craft. Consider upskilling in prompt engineering, learning how to give clear, creative instructions to artificial intelligence, and in artificial intelligence oversight, ensuring that the final output aligns with your vision and the client's needs. Your role as a creative leader will become even more valuable, guiding teams and clients through this rapidly evolving landscape. Worried about privacy and data security? You are not alone. Stay informed about the latest platform updates and prioritize tools with strong encryption and transparent data policies. Many platforms now offer enterprise-grade security features, allowing businesses to safely leverage artificial intelligence while protecting their intellectual property. Let's not forget the bigger picture. The rise of artificial intelligence in design is not just about convenience or cost savings. It is about unlocking creativity in people who might have never thought of themselves as creative. It is about making visual storytelling universal, bridging language and skill gaps, and enabling ideas to travel further and faster than ever before. Of course, the risks remain real. If we blindly accept whatever artificial intelligence delivers, we risk a world of generic, uninspired visuals, a creative monoculture where originality is sacrificed for speed. That is why it is essential to embrace artificial intelligence as a creative partner, not a replacement. Use it to accelerate your workflow, to spark new ideas, to handle the mundane tasks so you can focus on the elements that machines cannot replicate: empathy, intuition, and the spark of human imagination. Here is a little-known fact. According to Canva's own internal reports, more than 170 million users now lean on artificial intelligence-driven features every single month. That is more than the entire populations of France, Spain, and Italy combined. The scale of this movement is staggering, and it is already reshaping creative work across the globe. Looking ahead, experts foresee even more transformative possibilities. Artificial intelligence could soon enable dynamic design templates that not only adhere to brand guidelines, but also adjust in real time to audience demographics and campaign performance. Imagine launching a marketing campaign where the visuals evolve automatically based on which images resonate best with your target customers. Artificial intelligence could assist in creating three-dimensional models for product design, generate immersive animations for social media, or even script and voice entire promotional videos, all from a single, conversational interface. But with great power comes great responsibility. As artificial intelligence-generated content proliferates, the design industry will need to develop new ethical standards, verification protocols, and educational resources to ensure that creativity remains vibrant and diverse. Policymakers, educators, and platform developers must work together to define fair use, copyright, and ownership in this new era. So what should you do right now? Start experimenting. Test out conversational artificial intelligence in your next project. Whether you are designing a birthday card, a business pitch, or a new brand identity, share your experiences with your peers and community. Stay curious. The more you engage with these emerging tools, the better prepared you will be for the creative economy of tomorrow. If you are a business leader, consider how artificial intelligence can streamline your marketing operations, speed up campaign launches, and free your team to focus on high-impact strategy. If you are an educator, explore how artificial intelligence-driven design can make learning materials more engaging and accessible. If you are a policymaker or industry leader, join the conversation about ethical artificial intelligence, data protection, and the future of creative work. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Subscribe for more insights on the future of technology, creativity, and global business.